It's Eric with VicBaggers.com, and wanted to talk to you today a little bit about our lowering links for the Indian motorcycles. These are for all 111 cubic inch Indians from 2014 to present. For those few of you that have the 116 big bore kits, they're for you too. Lowers the bike about 1.5 inches. Relatively easy install, a little time consuming, but wanted to talk with you about that today. These links will be for those that just want to lower 1.5 inches, and it will also be the same links that you use for installing a Vic Baggers air ride that has a fluid dampened rear shock assembly. So 2 pieces to this kit, and you'll reuse your additional hardware with the rest of it. These are available on our website at VicBaggers.com. We started putting some stuff out there on Amazon as well and stuff, but we'll kind of move over to one of the bikes and kind of show you. We've got one of the air ride setups already kind of going in here. We're in the process of installing. So this kit will be the same as far as the links for both the air ride segments and the non-air ride that's just wanting to lower. So the links originally are in here, and everything's really tight down here, so you can kind of see we've got a battery box, battery tender hooked up. We've went ahead and removed the rear fender because we are doing air ride, but this stuff here is what's going to have to be removed. You need to get your battery box out of here and out of the way, and we'll go over to the other bike and kind of show you a little bit now that we've got some things removed off the other bike, and kind of show you where you can see what's going on here a little bit. We do have our bike on a lift. It is strapped down. We've got the bike on a jack just to the point where the tire's wanting to lift off the ground. Once it starts lifting, that'll kind of decrease all the pressure on the shock. But you can kind of see here we've removed our battery box to kind of give you a little bit better view. Also, for just ease of video, I've also removed the bracket to the fuse panel box so you guys can kind of see. And you can see in here our links resemble very much to the factory links down here on the bottom. So these will be the links that we remove. We're going to have to unbolt the shock as well as the dog bone. We had to remove the battery box at that point as well. And you can see on our links that the ABS sensor module actually ties into this. With some of the cheaper versions online, they don't have a place to actually zip tie the ABS sensor module, which the factory has the same style link. So we went ahead and put that in there so the customer will be able to have the same setup as he has on factory as far as connectivity. So right now we're going to pause for just a second because I'm sure you guys all know how to take bolts and nuts off, and that's what we're going to do. And we're going to remove the shock and the dog bone, and we'll be back in just a second. Okay, we've got the shock removed, and we've also got the bolt for what we refer to as the dog bone here up and out of the way. You don't need to remove the top bolt of the dog bone that's up here on the pivot point. That can stay in place. So now we're going to go ahead and remove the 2 front and rear bolts. Front here, which I've got loose already, and then the rear. And then we will have to remove the ABS sensor, which is located here on the inside tab. And we'll go ahead and do that now and replace with our new links. Okay, so I just want to show you guys there's a little tab on this ABS module. You'll want to be very careful with this line because as you can see, it's very small wiring. Any kinks in it can damage the unit. So we just peel up on this a little bit, and this slides off the back, so we're able to remove our link. And you can come over here and you can kind of see how similar the 2 items are. These are the factory links, and these are the Vic Bagger ones. So basically your mounting points, if you're just doing the lowering link, will be mounting to the swing arm assembly, and you're going to have your dog bone here and your shock assembly here. This mounts to the back of the swing arm, and then of course the ABS module will mount to the same place. If you damage this unit here, you can always just take a zip tie and zip tie around the ABS connector. And we'll go ahead and pause again, and we'll start to reinstall our new links.